Hello people of the VC, it's Andy Cloudy Milder with a VCLT video for you from BlackmoreRules, as you could tell from the title. So Greg the Egg, I think probably most of you that watch my channel know him by now. I think this is the third or fourth video I've done opening packages that Greg has sent me. We've sent each other back and forth a few times now, and met up in Birmingham, England recently. Did a bit of digging, and yeah, nice to meet him up. And well, he sent me another package, another huge package, Greg style. Very, very generous guy. First off, though, Greg's a big Ramones fan. I went to see Richie Ramone in Edinburgh recently. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold. No beer today on the old Lemsip. Yeah, so Greg's in a Ramones tribute band, so I thought you'd like to see the swag that I picked up. So there was this, got a poster for the UK tour, sticker, and I didn't buy this at the show, but I took it along, his album Entitled, and got him to sign that as well. Supporting them were a lot of you out there who like your all-girl rock groups. Here's a new one for you, Tequila Mockingbird. They were the support act, and they were superb. Did a great show. Coming back to Edinburgh, I think early next year to headline a show, so I'm going to go back and see them then. Great bunch of girls. Picked up this is a single of theirs. 3 of their tracks, and at the bottom there they've done a cover of Richie Ramone, Somebody Put Something in My Drink, as well. But yeah, excellent all girl rock band, originally from Australia, but I think they're based out of the UK now. So on to the package. So Greg and I, so we converse quite a lot on email as well. And for him to send, I mean, this package is huge. It's taken a very, very long time to get here, and has even spent a week or so in customs, which has its own red tape. And thanks very much, Greg, for helping to resolve that issue. We didn't have to, but appreciate that you did. As I say, this is huge. To send something like this from Canada to the UK is no mean feat. And as I say, Greg's probably one of the most generous guys out there. So without even knowing what's in here, I can't thank you enough for doing this. And you really shouldn't, but as always, much appreciated. So I'm going to move my keyboard so I don't. So I've got room to put this on the table and try and get into this. So no idea what this is. I mean, we talk on email. Feels like at least a couple of times a week these days, and Greg's often sharing links to music and asking my opinion and stuff. So I don't know, maybe there's some stuff that's related to that in here. Maybe it's all something completely new. Greg has a passion for digging. He often goes off on big rock haul trips, which if you subscribe to him, you'll see his videos. And he's the master of I think thrift store finds, and well, even before I get in the box, there are a couple of CDs on top. The first one, oh, that's fantastic. It's great stuff. You could have just sent this one alone. You did mention this one to me. If I had this one, Enforcer, Death by Fire. New wave traditional heavy metal is something that I've just got into. It's just kind of clicked this year. I've been picking up quite a few things recently. So this is a 2013 album, Death by Fire. This looks like it's going to be a long ass video, so I'm going to just blaze through. If I don't know what something is, I'll not dwell on it, but I'll look it up and I'll try and give you an idea in a future video of what I've been listening to. So DOA, the dawning of a new era, so a bit of punk, Well, 33 tracks on a CD. Can't go wrong with that. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get into the main bit of the box. I haven't got any room for anything on this desk. Okay, right, some more CDs. It's crazy. Bob and Dean, Photo Radar Sucks, and Other Twisted Hits. Little bizarre that. Don't know anything about this. It looks kind of, I don't know, pop punk. Guessing it's Canadian. May even be one of the comedy items that Greg even likes to put in. Yeah, I mentioned that Greg likes his all-girl bands. I don't know these guys. Sahara Hot Nights. Don't know anything about them. If any of these you do know about, or you usually with a Greg package, it's difficult to know what to dive into and listen to first. So do let me know. Well, this one's got a bit of a busted up CD. I don't know if it's left you in that condition, Greg, but looks like there's bits in there anyway. But I've got plenty of CD cases. Another Sahara Hot Nights. This one's called. Don't know what it's called. Jelly Bomb. Jelly Bomb. Again, know nothing about these girls, so give them a listen. Oh, I have another sealed one here. Come On, In the Heat of the Moment. Again, don't know this band either, so lots of new music to tuck into. A few more CDs. Bionic, Deliverance. It's sealed up with tape, but don't know those ones either. There we go. AC/DC, If You Want Blood. Great album. I recently got this on vinyl, but I don't have it on CD. So fantastic. Thank you, Greg. Superb. Diamond Head, live at the BBC. Recently saw Diamond Head live. This looks like a compilation from 1996 or 2010, the compilation, but it looks like the concert was. There's a few concerts in here. 1980, 82, 93. Yeah, I saw Diamond Head recently in Edinburgh. Superb live. Check out the new album if you've not done so far. And a bit of classic. I don't have this one, but I know the Misfits, Static Age. Right, so that seems to be. I was going to say that seems to be the last of the CDs, but I'm very wrong. I'm going to move this down, give myself more room. I'm wondering whether this is going to have to be a two-part video, or I'm going to have to speed up. Oh, there's another CD. Trouble, Psalm 9. I don't know this. I believe it's a doom band. I know there's a lot of love for this band, but I don't have anything by them, so I look forward to checking that out. Oh my god, it's looks like a poster. A DOA poster, by the looks of it. Very cool. Nice one. We have some. Moving on to some vinyl. Oh, hold on, no. Before we do that, so I've got a Zulu Records bag here from Vancouver, and I have a T-shirt. It's inside out, so this is probably a good one because I know I likes to do a bit of a equivalent of a seal to reveal with T-shirts, and it is a superb. It's a Girl School T-shirt. Hit and Run. These were the shirts. I went to see Girl School recently supporting Saxon, and these were the shirts that they were selling. And I picked up a Saxon one instead. So fantastic, Greg. You'll see that one in a future video. I'll be very happy to wear that one. Absolutely love Girl School. Got a number of Girl School records to show in. Maybe an update I'll do this week. And we'll see. I'm just trying to sort out the records. I'm sorting out for that. So what do we have in here? Fantastic. Again, you know, there are a number of items in here that I could quite happily say, if you'd have just sent me this, I'd have been ecstatic. But so you want to see it, don't you? Motorhead Girls' School, St. Valentine's Day Massacre, collaboration between Motorhead and Girls' School, funny enough. Please Don't Touch, Emergency, and Bomber. Is that a sticker or a flyer? Not too sure. So yeah, this is on bronze. Fantastic. That's great, Greg. Thank you very much. That's superb. I'll put that onto the side there because that's going to get a spin tonight. Excuse me, dying all day. It's great when you're feeling a bit sick to just come home and oh man, I'm a bit overwhelmed by this one. This is one I've been looking out for a while. Screaming Blue Murder, Girls' School, 1982, on bronze. Wow. Wow. That'll get a spin tonight as well. And there's more. Oh, keeps going. The Girls' School. Superb. I mean, I think that basically, I think I've got just about everything from Girls' School on vinyl now from the 80s. Doug Massey, you found a great place to write your name. But I don't care about that. Oh, God. I'm not even a fraction of the way through this box yet. And seriously, Greg, that's just too much. But let's move on. Ah, my word. Well, I don't know if this is a joke one or not, Greg, but so this is Ant Rap and Friends. If this was meant as a joke, I like this. I've got the album Prince Charming, one of the first albums I ever bought as a kid before I was into metal. So I am actually very, very chuffed to have that one. Oh, here we go. A few more 7-inch singles right here. Magneta Lane, another all-girl group from 2005. The Constant Lover and Cheap Linguistics. Don't know these? Check those out. Haha, more ant music. Adam and the Ants. Now this really takes me back. Used to love his videos as a kid. If you don't know Adam and the Ants, check out some of the videos for things like Prince Charming and Ant Music on YouTube. Great sort of not really sort of new romantic, but just new wave 80s stuff. Very, very cool. DOA DVD. We come in peace. I don't know much about DOA, so now I've got a poster and some CDs and a DVD to watch. I have to check on the region. I should be able to play this on my laptop, if not my DVD player, if it's the wrong region. But I will definitely check that out. I'm running out of places to put this stuff. I'm going to have to try and speed up because, 14 minutes in and we're still going. Danko Jones, Bring on the Mountain. Don't know Danko Jones. UFO, Live from Oxford. I think Greg's been trying to get me into UFO. He sent me a CD last time, which I've not actually played too much. There's a bunch of UFO records in my local record store, and one day I'm going to take the plunge and get more into them. Ramones, It's Alive, 74-96. I do have this one, Greg, so if that's okay with you, I'll look to pass that one on. Rush. I've managed to avoid getting any Rush to this point in my life, and now I own a Rush CD, so I guess I'm going to have to listen to it now. I'll let you know what I think. What is it? Andy Audiophile 77 or 777? Yeah, Audiophile 777. did a worst to first on his Rush. I watched the day. It was interesting. I don't have a clue what he's talking about because I don't know Rush, but it's really interesting to see his passion for the band. And oh my God, there is a ton of albums in here. The first one I don't believe should have come to me. I think this one should probably come on to Scott Waters, but this is my first Donny Osmond. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say about that one. You've redeemed yourself with all the other stuff, so I'll let you off that one. I've got some Wasp, Mean Machine, 12-inch single, with a locomotive breath and For Whom the Bells Toll. Fantastic. Love Wasp. Love early Wasp. Love 12-inch singles. Oh, we have some more. We've got Scream Until You Like It, 12-inch, with Shoot From the Hip and Sleeping in Fire. We have got Loudness Lightning Strikes. I do own this one, Greg, but I have it on a different pressing, I believe. So this cover certainly looks in better condition than mine. So I will check that out and keep that one anyway. Molly Hatchet, Flirting with Disaster. I have only flirted with Molly Hatchet slightly. I think I only have one 12-inch single by them. This is a semi gatefold. But yeah, not a band that I've invested much, if any, time in. So again, I will certainly give all these a spin. Gary Moore, I own very little Gary Moore as well, but always like his stuff. It's one of those artists where I know a lot of his tracks. I could sing along to a lot of things. I recognise a lot of his tunes, but I've never actually invested any money in him. So again, yeah. So this is Corridors of Power from 1983. Yep, very cool. We have here Vic Vergat, guitarist from the legendary early 70s Swiss rockers Toad. No idea. Never heard of Toad either. But hell, why not? Where's this from? This is from 19-something, I believe. 1981. Well, my first Vic Vergat. I'll always remember where I was when I saw my first Vic Vergat. Coolio. Right, Crocus. I remember where I was when I picked up my first Crocus album as well. I was with you, Greg. This is Hardware. I thought it was called Areola Old 1508 first, but that seems to be the what's it called? Label now. I'm you can probably tell I'm kind of rambling here because as usual with a Greg package, I'm left speechless, and most of this stuff is gold that you sent, Greg. This is way more than generous. So I'm not sure. So more Crocus. Metal Rendezvous. You have just doubled my Crocus collection. I think I had 2 albums before, and now I have 4. Metal Rendezvous. What year is this from? From 1980. What do we have? I've got this pile and they're all face down, so I'm looking at the backs first. So I'm not recognising some of these straight away. But there we go. More than doubled it. Crocus Headhunter. I think this was the one you were saying or telling me was the best one, or everyone else was telling me it was the best one when I'd said my mind's completely gone. The album that I picked up when we were in Birmingham. I can't even remember what it's called now. Mine's gone completely blank. But yeah, more than doubled my Crocus collection. Oh man, this is a band I remember being part of what was called what they were trying to market as the second new wave of British heavy metal. And this is probably the worst named band ever to have graced hard rock and heavy metal. Heavy Petting. Self-titled album, I guess. This is what, 83? Yeah, 83. Don't recall too much. I'm trying to think what I've got. Yeah, so all I've got from them is this second new wave of British heavy metal from 1987. So given, well, this is 83. What did I say? Yeah, 83, and this single was 87, and it contained one of their singles, not from this album. Clearly, they weren't doing very good between 83 and 87 to suddenly become part of a new wave 4 years later. But I'll give it a spin. It's 80s metal. It's what I love to collect, and yeah, look forward to listening to that. Actually, sorry. I'm gonna. I thought I finished then for a second, but oh no. Okay, did I mention that I don't have any UFO on vinyl? Looks like I lied to you guys. I have now have The Wild, The Willing, and The Innocent. So I'll give them a go. That's what, 81. We have looks like a compilation. I love my metal compilations, and I don't have one with as cheesy a cover as California Metal. I don't know what style of metal it's like to be, so it's 87, probably more glam sleaze, maybe? I don't know. Or it looks like it's more likely, given the intro on here from Pastor Bob Beeman, that it's more Christian metal bands, I guess. Barren Cross, Deliverance, Hero, Guardian, Neon Cross, Mastodon, don't know any of those. I'll give it a go. Did I mention Barren Cross? I did. There's some more Barren Cross. Atomic Arena. Frank Soda and the Imps. Know nothing about these. Interesting guitar. Okay, I'll have to let you know what I think about that one. Some Blackfoot. So I picked up a Blackfoot album when I was digging with Greg, live album. Not got any of their studio albums, so now I have Strikes. Now this is, can you believe this is a VCLT package from Greg? It's just, he's been very generous in the past, and this is just unbelievable. I can't thank you enough, Greg. I've still got 2 or 3 more of these to go through, but I'm just I don't want to say way too much because I'm very, very grateful for you having sent these, but honestly, man, way too much. I'm going to send this across like a number of packages, and yeah. Oh dear, but yes, very, very appreciative of your generosity. So what do we have here? We have Crimson Glory. I don't know these. But they are interesting looking guys. Difficult to see with the black and white, but some strange sort of half Phantom of the Opera style face masks. what do we have here? My first Vixen, Love Made Me. This looks like a 12-inch. Yeah, Love Made Me remix with Love Made Me LP version on the inside. And last one. Okay, so this is one that this is somebody who I have not ever particularly been excited about, but this is somebody who I think just about everybody in the VC who's into hard rock and metal salivates over. I only have one 12-inch single by this guy and a CD that Greg has sent me before, but I don't think this one needs any introduction for you guys out there. Ted Nugent, Double Live Gonzo. I was really surprised by actually how much I liked the Ted Nugent single that I bought. I kind of built myself up on the hype of his personality rather than spending time listening to his music. So I think I'll put that aside. I'll put this on the turntable and I'll give it a spin and try and enjoy it for what it is and not for what my perception of him has become. And believe it or not, that's the lot. And Greg, 1,000 thanks. That's just amazing. I've got a few things already in mind to send you back. I can't promise you that it will be on this scale, but I hope you'll enjoy them. Thank you ever so much. One of the most generous guys I've ever met, and one of the nicest blokes I've ever met as well. And I will look forward to many more trades and correspondence in the new year. I'm not quite sure how long it's going to be at the end because I'm going to try and chop some bits out. But for those of you that stuck with it for this long, check out Greg's channel. Absolutely fantastic bloke. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with a collection video very soon. Cheers.